All right, next question.
Here's one that I like. It's phrased as, who is the worst person in Congress and why is it Claire McCatskill? Which I think is funny, but maybe in a different way to do it. Do you all have a particular person that you find loathsome? Like my guy is Marco Rubio. They're all awful, but he's the one that I always find the most ire in my heart for.
For me, it is no contest. Chuck Schumer.
Oh God,
the biggest sleazeball there is. Just a repellent scum.
It's a tough one. It's definitely a race to the bottom there. I guess I got to go with that old standby, Steve King, who was a literal Nazi.
I was gonna say Steve King. That guy is
one of the most contemptible people.
I tend to just think of it as like a rogues gallery, and I don't develop particular emotional relationships.
I will say that I have hated Mitch McConnell for longer than any other American politician. So just by sheer length of time of hating him, he's got to be at the top.
Peter King is also very bad person. And I don't know, Darrell Issa has to be up there. He's retired.
Actually,
now.
I kind of like Darrell Issa because of how openly, brazenly corrupt and sleazy he is.
And how he owned himself by paying millions of dollars to get this petition signed to recall Gray Davis because he thought he was going to win. And then Schwarzenegger just bowls in and takes it from him. He just totally flushed millions of dollars down the toilet to get somebody else elected fucking governor. Cock.
Darrell is
also
cucked himself.
Sort of along Chris's lines, Paul Ryan.
Repellent.
Awful.
Viscerally repellent figure.
It's like the ones that are have the hideous politics, but also have this like Jeff Flake, that asshole. All the guys who have hideous politics, but like this
Ben's
good guy family man. Ben Ass, yeah. Those guys honestly revolt me more than even the Steve Kings or Louis Gohmerts of the world, who look like fucking oaky gargoyles.
For the longest time, James Einhoff was my least favorite. I thought he did a sort of disproportionate amount of damage. He was half Steve King, and then he just put so much energy into sort of climate change denialism that may end up killing more people than anyone there. But of course, Rubio, Ben's ass. But I did have a favorite shitty senator who's no longer with us, unfortunately, Mark Kirk. He was like as bad as one of those.
He's not with us anymore?
Oh, no. He just lost. He just lost. No, I'm not saying he's dead. He just lost.
Well, he had that brain tumor, right?
He had a brain tumor, and it made him behave very coolly.
Euphemism though, where you're like, he's no longer with us.
Yeah, so he did have a brain problem, and it made him even cooler. And when he was running against Tammy Duckworth, who ended up beating him, he was like, someone asked him some weird question about Lindsey Graham, and he's like, Lindsey Graham is a player with no hose. And he legitimately said that, and people were like, what? And he went, oh, it's a South Side thing. And he's from fucking Calumet.
Bang, bang. Felix, remind me, didn't you get kicked off Twitter because you changed your display name to Mark Kirk Press Secretary?
Yeah, that was the first time I got suspended as by your logic, was because Mark Kirk was just killing it. He said Tammy Duckworth won't stand up for veterans. Tammy Duckworth lost her legs, and what else? The pimp with no hose, a brother with no hose. He said he was a bro with no hose. That's what it was.
Yeah, bro with no hoe.
He stole valor at a campaign event. He's just all around kicks ass, and I was like, this guy fucking rules.
Let's just say Lindsey Graham is a down low brother.
Yeah. But anyway, that was my favorite shitty guy, and my least favorite shitty guy was probably like Einhoff.
It's a good question, but generally I agree with Amber. Like when I think about Congress and the Senate and anyone in and out of it, I just think of them all as just demons.
Well, I think of them as actually kind of like a rat king.
Yes,
you know?
Like all their tails are tied together.
It doesn't actually make too much sense to individuate them unless you're dealing with a local issue.
Oh, one more is coming to me now, just like from beyond the veils of time. Fucking Tom Cotton.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
that dead-eyed psychopath.
Dead zone. Oh my God.
That guy is Greg Stilson.
He was. We were
AF.
talking about this the other day. We made fun of this on the show. He was the guy who's like, my favorite thing is to go jogging every day at 5 a.m. so I can reward myself by eating birthday cake every night. But my real reward is when I drain the blood out of a small boy and then drink it while I plan to start World War III.
I would love for Tom Cotton to reward himself with some yellow cake in the morning.
Okay. Tom Cotton. Ooh.
Bad dude.
Oh,
Bad.
Baphomet. Jesus.
Big Rat and the Rat King.
Well, while we're talking about electoral politics and the awfulness of it,